PS5 price and pre-order latest. PlayStation price leak is bad news for customers. PlayStation 5 customers are given a double dose of bad news, as new PS5 price details leak online. But before we begin guys, please do me a favor and subscribe to my new channel to support me. Let's begin. The PS5 is hotly tipped to have a November release date, similar to the Xbox Series X. Unfortunately, however, this is where the similarities end, as the price is said to be more expensive than the next general Xbox. Likewise, according to a recent leak, the PS5 may also be the less powerful of the two consoles. That's according to industry insider at AestheticGamer1, who said that the PS5 somewhat struggles with 4K games, despite potentially costing more. I'm going to hate myself later for responding to this. I can feel it. People attracted to this sort of topic are horribly toxic, but a lot of people misinterpreted what I said. Which is partially my fault, reads an at AestheticGamer1 tweet. Of course Resident Evil 8 will run fine on launch, that was never in question by me. But people should get ready for the real possibility that the PS5 is going to end up being the more expensive console between the two. I'm trying not to say much here as I was asked not to, but prepare yourself, which does put Xbox X in a position it'll be the less expensive and more powerful console. In a prior tweet, at AestheticGamer1 said that Capcom had struggled to get its Resident Evil engine technology working on PS5. It could lead to developers using techniques like checkerboard rendering, which is already used on PS4 Pro. I used Resident Evil 8 as an example, but I've heard from other devs that PS5 struggles with 4K games in particular, so you'll see a lot of fake 4K, at AestheticGamer1 continues. That doesn't matter to some, but get ready for that too. Xbox X doesn't have the same problem. While it's worth taking the comments with a pinch of salt, it will potentially come as a double dose of bad news for fans thinking about adopting PS5 over Xbox Series X. Not only will the PS5 seemingly struggle with true 4K, but it may end up costing more than the Xbox Series X. It could also explain why Sony is waiting for Microsoft to reveal the price of the Xbox Series X before it announces the cost of the PS5. If the PS5 does end up costing more than the Xbox Series X, Sony will want to limit the gap by as much as possible. Despite fears about the console's 4K capabilities, the PS5 will support ray tracing technology and have much faster loading times. The speedy or non-existent loading times are possible thanks to the custom solid-state drive, which will make a huge difference to processing speeds. In Spider-Man on a PS4 Pro, for example, it can take upwards of 15 seconds to fast travel from one location to another. The PS5, on the other hand, will be able to handle the same task in less than a second. Worlds can also be rendered at far greater speeds, which should inject more pace into games.